I am the Sunflower Man.
Hi, it's your boy, Robert the Sunflower Man, here to hit you with another wackadoo, wacky, My Story Animated. Today, we are going to check out a My Story Animated video with the weirdest and dumbest title I have ever seen on a My Story Animated video. My sister is toxic. I wish she was a bike instead. A classic story. Everyone, at one point, we see our sister and we just can't help but think, I wish you were a bike. You know, we all have this struggle. You wish she was a bike instead. Like, did you unwrap her on Christmas morning thinking she was gonna be a bike? Is that how your parents showed you your new sister? Is that what happened? People, we're checking out My Story Animated, MSA. If you ain't got it by now, then you just ain't getting it. Their link will be in the description. If you are not subscribed to them, then you're crazy. We're about to hit it. People, RobertIDK, My Story Animated theme song. Animations, it kinda feels like I'm on vacation when I see a vid from MSA about a girl who's gone completely insane. But we'll still laugh and scream and cry and be glad that we don't have their lives. So come along, enjoy the ride, and let's watch some MSA tonight. All right, people, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Prisma from California.
Prisma.
Please like and subscribe.
Very normal name.
MSA will give $2,000 to one lucky winner in the coming 7 days. My sister Juliet and I were born to freakishly rich parents. Freakishly rich parents.
All right, guys, it was a lot of fun, but I gotta go. Freakishly rich parents, really? Where are the poor people stories? No, where's the middle class stories? Whatever, guys, I'm not gonna stop at this quickly, but why are they always rich?
Born to freakishly rich parents who adored and spoiled us at our lakeside mansion. Even though Juliet and I were twins, people always seemed to compliment me more for my pretty blonde curls and blue eyes.
Because your sister was a bike and you were a little girl.
Beautiful child. She's God's gift to humans. Of course, both of our daughters are adorable. Oh, that one's yours too?
Ooh, we don't like that one. We don't like that one as much. We would have preferred if she was a bike.
Well, over time, Juliet started noticing it too and became extremely competitive, especially when it came to dancing. Look at Prisma's moves. She's so
TikTok
adorable.
will do that to you.
She'll make us proud one day. What?
Unlike
She's
the other
like
one.
A frog who's holding in a fart. How can you guys be so blind? I admit, Juliet was better than me, but I wasn't so bad. And everyone, including my parents, seemed to agree.
Oh my gosh, what? Does everyone wish she was a bike? What am I missing? Or are you the sister that people wish was a bike? I don't understand. I don't understand. We have much to learn still.
Juliet was better than me, but I wasn't so bad. And everyone, including my parents, seemed to agree. But every time they praised me, Julia's butt would light on fire.
Oh, that's what was weird.
I loved the attention.
That's like me when I ride a bike.
Over the next few years,
Makes sense.
Juliet and I grew further apart, and by the time we were 16, we were pretty much strangers living under the same roof.
Aw, that's
She
sad.
got into dancing, and I fell in love with writing. Things were fine,
Cool.
till one day, Dad lost all his money in stocks, and we had to sell our estate and
The
move to a
Dogecoin.
tiny apartment. Worst of all, I had to share a room with Juliet. Seriously, Mom, I need my privacy. You know that. It's just for one night. We'll buy you a mattress in the morning, and Juliet can sleep in the lounge.
Guys, you have to be normal just for one night, okay? Just be normal for one night, okay? Can you do that? Or are we gonna have more bike shenanigans? Just one night is all we ask you guys.
No way. I need my own room too. If she gets one, so do I. Please, don't be so melodramatic. Before Juliet could argue more,
Make money
Mom
dancing
left.
and then get your own
Juliet
room.
tossed and turned angrily, but finally fell asleep. And I did too.
Yay.
But a few hours later, I woke up to her screaming, "Ew! I can't believe you still do that!" I felt horrible as I realized the bed was all wet. I had a condition where stress could sometimes make me lose control over my bladder while sleeping.
Okay, did Juliet do it though? Did you do it or did Juliet do it? I think it's time to whip out the old sniffer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I don't trust this family here. You gotta find out, is that real or is that some cap? Is that some cap pee? You know what I'm saying?
Control over my bladder while sleeping. That was my secret. And now
Oh, it's a
Juliet
secret.
knew. Shut up, Juliet. It's not a big deal. Who would have thought Miss Perfect needed diapers?
Oh, she's loving
it's
this.
a huge deal. And now you'll do what I say if you don't
It's
want
gotta be
anything
water.
nervous
It's gotta be
to find
water.
out. You're an awful person. You don't say. I worked so hard to be this awful. So thank you. For the first time in
Yikes.
years, I get to dominate you. I gave up the room.
Just like
and
how
Juliet-
you would dominate a bike if you were riding that bike. You dominate the track. See, it's all coming together now. It's all coming together.
Just kidding, it still makes no sense.
I gave up the room and Juliet promised to tell no one. But it was so hard to trust her.
slime
On our
ball.
first day of our new school, Juliet and I could feel all eyes on us as we entered. And I heard a few kids whispering about our branded clothes and bags. That's all we had from our life before. Look at them. They all look ew. This place is yuck.
Juliet,
Don't say
you're
that. It's
yuck.
the
I
best
wish
Mom
you
and
were a
Dad could
bike.
do. You don't have to kiss their butt now. They're not around to hear you and pat your back. Anyway, I'm off. Good luck getting through a year in this dump.
What are you doing? Where are you
Such a
going? Oh,
brat.
over to the
Thank
bike
God
racks,
we were
of
in different
course.
homerooms. But it was kind of true. The school wasn't half as fancy as my private one back in Malibu. Kids were louder and meaner, and even the teachers didn't seem to care. That day as I walked back home, I missed my old life and prayed something could magically put everything
Please
back in
become a
place.
bike. Please become a bike.
I was in a happy mood, cause the next day,
Brand new
Juliet
bike.
gave us the best news we'd heard all week.
Why? What's it focusing on? Yo, what is my camera focusing on, you guys? Is it Cena? Is it you, Cena? Do I not look like a human today, people? Do I not look like a human today, Cena? Or Justin, is it you? Which one of y'all's is it?
现在我有冰淇淋。
Sorry, guys. I think it's Cena. Camera, you can't see him, okay?
You can't see me.
You can't see him. At least you're not supposed to. Ugh.
Juliet gave us the best news we'd heard all week. I auditioned for the role of dancer in Superstar Karen's next movie.
Superstar
OMG,
Karen.
This Karen doesn't age. I should get her doctor's number. I know, I'm like super pretty, but I can be prettier. So why not? Anyway, I
she's
got a
gonna
call
work
back
on
for a second
herself like
round.
you
How
work on a
amazing is
bike.
that? That's so cool. You totally deserve it. Stop pretending. I know you're probably just burning inside. Get ready to beg for my autograph.
Wow.
Jeez, relax. Don't be so overconfident, okay?
Begging for your own sister's
no
autograph.
one is as good as me there. This rolls in my pocket. Anyway, I have to
Yikes.
practice.
You're gonna be
I'll see
so
you guys
fun to
around.
work with,
I was genuinely
Juliet.
happy for her, but I just wished something could turn up for me too, especially after I saw how Mom fussed over Juliet.
You write the next Superstar Karen movie, huh? You write that movie. You write the movie, and then she'll be begging to buy the script, be a part of the script, and there. Now you hold the upper hand.
Especially after I saw how Mom fussed over Juliet.
Ah,
It
so
made me
now
even
you
more
like her.
jealous than I'd like to admit. Juliet's audition was in a week, and Mom decided it would be a good idea to tag along and cheer her on, despite her protests.
Okay.
The set was huge, and I felt
Okay.
like I'd entered a TV or something. Just then, Karen walked in looking like a vision, and everyone fell silent. She looked even better than her movies. This woman was a goddess. Okay, let's get this movie started. Wait a minute. Who
let's
are
get
you?
this movie
I was
started.
so
Oh my gosh. Juliet and her will get along just great. Or should I say, just horrible. Okay, here's one wild guess out of left field. Some horrible treatment between Juliet and an actress rather, and then she's gonna come in and save the day? I don't know. I think something is gonna happen where she's gonna save Juliet in the end. From something horrible. Juliet is gonna get involved in something shady, something horrible. She's gonna need her nice old sis to fix her up like a bike. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Who are you? I was so lost in admiring her that I didn't realize I was standing in the middle of the scene. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was just no, go back. Could you dance for me?
Oh, no.
I'm not really here for that. Just give it a try, please.
Oh,
She signaled for the
no.
music to start, and
She's
I did
gonna
what
get
she
the
said.
role.
To my surprise, I enjoyed the attention on me, and the camera didn't make me feel nervous.
Yay.
After I was done, Karen took me to her office.
We were going to have another girl, but you are probably a much better version.
Karen took me to her office. Okay, so I'm gonna offer you a deal. $1 million and you sign the movie now. But I've been so out of touch with dance.
Save
and
your
my sister's
family.
way better. You should give her a chance. I don't know who your sister is, but no one here is as pretty as you. And I could always train you.
What a toxic group, though. What a toxic group in general. Just saying, no one here is as pretty as you. Yeah, all the other people are ugly and blah, blah, blah. What a shallow person. I do not want to work with.
Superstar Karen over here.
No desire to work with superstar Karen. Guys, not everyone in the industry is this.
Shallow and conceited, okay? It's just this, Miss Karen over here.
I don't know who your sister is, but no one here is as pretty as you. And I could always train you. Think about it. It's either you or some other girl, but not your sister. Karen handed me her
Why,
card and
Karen?
left. And when I turned around, I saw Juliet fuming at me.
Oh,
and
no.
when we reached home, she went bonkers on me. How dare you?
She's gonna beat her with a bike
This was
pump.
my chance to shine, and you snatched it away. I hate you. Listen, I know how this looks, but I didn't think this would happen. And she told me she wasn't offering the role to you anyway. So it's a good thing I got it. We could use the money. You'll make up anything to justify how selfish you are.
Okay, yeah. She's the selfish one, Juliet. After what you just said. Can we rewind it, like literally 1 minute ago? What did she say?
This was my chance to shine, and you snatched it away.
Yeah, we're the selfish one, Juliet. For sure. For sure.
You'll make up anything to justify how selfish you are. If I don't get this role, you can't have it either. And if you take it, I'll make sure you regret it.
She's gonna whip out the bike
Don't threaten
pump.
me like that. If you were good enough, she wouldn't have chosen me, okay? Think about that. I knew how Juliet felt, but
Wait, they're
it was
still
a
in the
1
same
in a million
bed?
opportunity. The money would benefit all of us. And it wasn't like she was
True.
getting the role, so why couldn't I have it?
Fair.
The next morning, I went to Karen and signed the deal. When Juliet found out, she lost her mind and screamed for hours. But I knew I'd done the right thing for my family,
Yeah.
so I ignored her.
Fair.
A week later, we started shooting, and working with Karen was a dream.
Yay.
She was the sweetest. But for some reason, no one else on set agreed with me.
Yeah, she didn't
evening
seem
after a
too
late
sweet
shoot,
to me.
We talked, and I told her my whole story. Oh, darling, I know how you feel. I come from a poor family too, and I made my way up.
And thank goodness I'm not like those poor people anymore. You see this Lamborghini we're in? Lamborghinis, guys. You ain't never. I promise. I can promise this on 1,000,000 moons. If I had $1 billion, you would not see me in a Lamborghini. My own, at least. Lamborghinis are just Hot Wheels cars for rich people. They look like Hot Wheels cars. It's just like you're more focused on the way your car looks than anything else. And it's like, alls I'm saying is it adds up for superstar Karen here.
I come from a poor family too, and I made my way up. Really? That's so inspiring. I felt
Incredible
so special
story.
because she confided in me. But the next day, when I met
Oh,
her,
no.
she totally blew me off. And soon, she started showing her true colors. She treated me like her servant, and I was stuck getting her coffee and salads. And she kept criticizing me in front of the whole crew during shootings.
That is,
I decided to
demoralizing.
talk to her, but soon we started with promotion interviews, and there was never a good time. During one interview, the host asked me a bunch of questions, but Karen kept butting in. So, what do you love most in the world?
Me! She
Well,
likes
I love
me!
Dancing, and me, of course.
Oh, she actually said it. Karen, I was just kidding. You weren't actually supposed to say that.
And me, of course.
How on earth is this audience stupid? How do they not realize? People, they're so blinded by the bright lights. People are so blinded by the bright lights, they don't see the rudeness of these people, these celebs, you know? Don't get blinded by the bright lights, people. Keep your shine at a reasonable level. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, but I was saying that my parents are so proud of her. I took this poor girl under my wing, and now I'll make her a big star.
And it's all
Isn't
because
she
of me.
Lucky? Karen didn't let me say anything.
Bro.
And the next day, everybody was talking about her big heart.
Oh,
no
no.
one was talking about my talent. Great. Now
Karen's
people think I'm
charity
some
case.
Charity case. Don't overthink it. Of course, you're talented, but everyone likes a good sob story. Just go with the flow. I tried, but it kept getting worse. Everyone wanted to know more about how I became famous. and even started bothering my parents to get their answers.
Look it up!
Or is this just a publicity stunt? How does it feel to live off your daughter's money? Well, it's my
Cringe.
money to begin with, so I feel betrayed. What the heck are you doing? Telling the truth? Helping the media?
This is
I'm
all
being
just a
responsible
horrible
citizen.
experience.
I dragged Juliet away before she said something to make the situation worse.
Karen sob story drags girl by hair? Wishes she was a bike? Wait, I'm taking you to the bike racks. Everyone's been there at some point. You just want to take them over to the bike racks. You know what I'm saying? See, they're learning about the horrible nature of the paparazzi. That's why it's great to just be a YouTuber where like no paparazzi and reporters remotely care that you exist. You know what I'm saying? But there are YouTubers who like go into like the celebrity life and they actually want that. I love going outside and no one knowing who I am. I love it. Love it.
Dragged Juliet away before she said something to make the situation worse. And a few weeks later, we moved to another place. Lately, the stress had been so much that I was wetting the bed more frequently.
Oh, so you actually did wet the bed. Okay.
Hard. A few days later,
It wasn't
I was
water.
going through the script when I heard noises coming from Karen's office
Oh,
and
no.
peeped in to see the
Whoa,
writer of the
3D.
movie crying. You can't do this. You promised me a better amount for my story.
Oh,
That's why I gave the
no.
script
Okay,
to
she's
you.
gonna give money to the
Cry me a
writer.
river for changing my mind. This is my last offer. Or, I can break your career faster than I break hearts. But it's not enough.
You're breaking my
You
heart,
know how
Karen.
much this story means to me, and I'm knee-deep in debt. Not my problem. You want the money or not? The girl left crying, and I entered the room to have a word with Karen. Stay
Karen,
out of
you
it.
are the
But it's
devil!
not fair. You can't just take away her hard work and not even pay her well for it. It's just wrong. Really? Have you forgotten what you did to your own sister? She was the better dancer. and you
Oh
didn't
my
even flick.
word. Karen at this point is making Juliet look like Mother Teresa. You know? Just a wretched, wretched person. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Karen. You are all beloved right now. You know, everyone thinks you're all great. When you are treating people this bad and you're older as well and you aren't getting these same movie star roles, people aren't gonna be putting up with your nonsense, okay? So here's the thing. Learn how to be a kind person while you're still young, okay? Because if you're mean when you're young, you are going to be a nightmare when you're older, and no one will want to have you around them. Period. Point blank.
She was the better dancer, and you didn't even flinch before taking her place.
Oh, she flinched.
That was different. It was me or her, and you chose
Oh.
you. You and I are more
Demon.
alike than you think.
Demon.
And the next time you go snooping around in my business, know this. I will fire you. You can't.
You gotta ask for that money
I'm
up
the face of
front.
Your movie, and people would crush you for firing the poor
True.
girl. Darling, everyone is replaceable. Ask your sister. Karen's words hit me like a
Record
hot
the
slap.
conversation.
And for the first time,
That's a conversation you record.
How unfair I'd been to Juliet. I had to make it right. And I started with dropping an anonymous tip to the media about how Karen exploited her staff. The news blew up like a volcano, and Karen faced
Oh,
bad
gosh.
backlash. She knew I'd leaked the news, and I was fired on the spot, but I couldn't care less. All I wanted was to make things
All
right.
right.
But Juliet was still ignoring me, and I couldn't blame her. One morning, I walked into her room to talk, but she wasn't around.
Oh, no.
And seconds later,
She's at
I
the
heard
bike
Mom
racks.
scream. What? What happened? Mom pointed to the TV, and Karen was standing with Juliet, and calling her my replacement.
Okay, Juliet's a demon as well.
2 demons, just a couple of demons over there.
I wish they were both bikes at this point, and me and the main character could go riding on the bikes. You know what I'm saying? We go for a bike ride and drop the bikes off a cliff is what we would do. Wow. I thought she was gonna get lost in a cave or something. I don't know. I thought we were gonna have to save her. But no saving this wretched woman.
Juliet, and calling her my replacement. What? I was still reeling
luck.
with shock when Juliet walked in. Juliet, I know I'm probably the last person you trust, but working with Karen will destroy you. She's just using
How
you
does
to
Karen
teach
still
me
have a
lesson.
career?
Fine by me. You do need a few lessons. Like, you're not the only dancer in the world, and I'm far more talented. Heck, if people knew your little secret, you wouldn't have even made it this far.
Oh my
Now
gosh.
stop
Yes, you
being
would.
annoying,
It's
or I
fine.
might tell it to the press.
It's fine.
The industry runs on gossip.
Wetting the bed
Sure,
is
people
fine.
will talk about me for a few days, and then what? they'll forget about it. But working with Karen will make you miserable. Don't do this. I'll do anything I want.
Juliet,
Now get out
don't
of my
do
way.
it.
I have a plane to catch.
Juliet,
Despite
no.
my parents' pleas, Juliet left, and we didn't hear from her for weeks.
It's obvious, right? Like, it's obvious that this will not go well for her, right? Right? We've only got a little bit left, so I want you to give me your predictions. Give me your predictions. What do you got? I mean, I'm surprised that Karen still has a career at this point. I thought she got exposed. I thought the exposing already happened, you know? She just got to replace this person after the bad press came out? Like, is that not a little fishy? Or are the people consuming these movies complete dinguses? With dinguses for brains, whatever that means. Either way, I mean, Juliet's obviously gonna be treated badly, right? But what else is gonna happen? Let's find out.
Juliet left, and we didn't hear from her for weeks. Slowly, I got back to my studies and managed to pass my high school.
Yay.
But we were running out of money, and I needed something to keep afloat.
Is Juliet not helping
so
the
I
fam?
decided to apply for small roles in movies. A few days later, one of the old writers on Karen's set called
Yay!
me and said
Work
she
with her.
recommended me for a role in the movie based on her script. It did well, and I started getting more offers. Slowly, the money started rolling in, and we moved to a better place.
Whoa! Why did you need to go to this, like, $9 million modern LA thing? Can't you just have it? Why? Why is it always either a shed in Shrek's swamp or the palace of 1,000 gods? Can y'all not get a normal house? Can anyone get a normal house? That's all I ask.
And we moved to a better place. I even saved up enough to put me through a writing school,
Yay.
and things were fine. Except Juliet was still in the back of my
Traitor,
mind.
I wish she was a
And then
bike.
One day while I was leaving for work, Mom came running in. It's Juliet.
She turned
She's
into a
in
bike.
jail. What? Mom told me that Juliet was involved in some embezzlement scandal with Karen, and they'd been arrested.
She became
we
a
went
Twitch
to the police
streamer.
station with a lawyer to bail Juliet out. My parents seemed to forgive her instantly, but I was still mad at her. Prisma.
For a $300 million scam? You just forgive her? Oh, people. There are a few things, I'm sorry, I'm pausing it a lot right now. There are a few things that I truly, truly disrespect. And one of the biggest things when I see creators, or I mean anyone, but I see certain creators doing a scam. When people rip other people off who are already less fortunate than them, that is one of the most awful things you can do. And I never forgive those people. That's not okay. You need to spend time in jail if you do something like that. If you intentionally steal money from people less fortunate than you, you're just an awful, 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 awful person. You deserve some time in the slammer.
Was still mad at her. Prisma, there's a lot I need to say.
Prisma, I didn't even remember that name. I totally forgot that name. Prisma, okay.
Prisma, there's a lot I need to say, but I don't know where to start. How about sorry or thank you? I am really sorry. I was blinded by all the glamour and a chance to be better than you for once. Karen treated me just like you said, and she'll get powerful lawyers and get herself out of this mess, but I'm stuck in it now. You don't have to believe me, but I'm innocent. I tried telling you she's a witch, and I think I do believe you. Do you think you can forgive me? I will never even mention the word diaper in front of you. Shut up. I'm better now. And it might take some time to fix things between us, but let's get this mess sorted first. And I'm happy to have you home.
Let's go on a bike ride. Let's go on a bike ride, and that'll help. If only she was a bike. This whole situation could have been avoided. We could have left her at the bike racks and front kicked Karen off of the cliff, and we would all be happy. But instead, we had this. And what did we learn today? Pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing. And I don't want you in the comments saying, don't trust people named Karen, because there are wonderful women named Karen, okay? If your name's Karen and you're watching this, and you're a nice person, I appreciate you, and you're nice. But wow, Juliet, do better, okay? Be a nicer person and you won't get into this mess. Anyways, people, why don't you check out another animated story video? Here's the whole playlist. Make sure you go through that and check out any that you have not seen, okay? There's plenty more where this came from. Here's a different video that YouTube thinks you will like, and here's MSA's channel. Check him out if you have not, okay? I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.